morning. It's Sagittarius Soul Tarot. We're going to go ahead and do the Thanksgiving reading. So just whatever comes out, I thought I would do it fun for you guys. See whatever comes in for you. We're going to do all signs and then Aries to Pisces Aries to Pisces, all signs, and then members questions at the end. Sorry, guys, I'm still kind of half asleep. That's why I'm a little bit late on here. I had a hard time waking up this morning. 1 second. But yeah, hopefully everybody's good. Good morning, everyone. We're just going to do whatever comes out. What do you guys need to know at this time? Sorry, my thing's being crazy. Good morning, everybody. T-Rose, Janet, Nia, Aries Man, Janet. Hey, Ashley. So yeah, we're just going to see whatever comes out. What do you guys need to know? Hey, Andrea. I'm going to use different Oracle decks. I'm going to use some of the Kipper deck, just a love Oracle, and then also this one that I always use. So just see whatever comes out, do advice, all of that. Hey, Kitty Cat, good morning. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. If you guys, celebrate Thanksgiving, I know after this, I'm going to do the food and all that. So that's going to take a while. Yes, B, I did get your question. If you guys want to drop your questions real quick before I get started, you guys can. I'm not going to go backwards. I'm just going to go in order Aries to Pisces. I don't usually go backwards, but sometimes I might, depending. Hey, KK. That being said, I do have personal readings available if you guys would like to book one. I do still have the 2 for $20 PayPal, Cash App readings, and then everything else is in my description box. So later today, I might have a little bit of availability if you would like to book. So far, I don't have any readings to do. I'm all caught up. So if you guys would like to book, all that's below in my description. You're welcome. All right, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe. Afterwards, hype the reading if it lets you do that. And as always, take what resonates, how it's your situation. This will be kind of like a prediction reading, or either what you're currently going through or a prediction. So however it resonates for you. So I'm just going to write KK real quick. All right. We're going to go ahead and do Aries at 254. All right. Now we're doing the reading here. All right. Let's see. Oh, an Aries man. Crap. I'm so sorry. I didn't see that. Sorry, Aries man. Hold on. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and do the reading. Sorry. All right, let's go ahead and see, Aries, what's going on. What do you guys need to know at this time? Could be predictions. I just saw the Ace of Pentacles. Let's see, Aries, what do you guys need to know? What's going on? Whatever comes out. The solar plexus in reversed. Hanged man in reversed. Okay, could be dealing with a Pisces. You don't have to be. Oh, thank you, Queen. Making healthy choices. Engagement ring in reverse. Some of you are putting off a proposal, a relationship. Okay, could feel like you're struggling. Okay, I got bad health as well. Because I saw the Ace of Pentacles. Some of you want to free yourself from a situation where you don't feel like you're gaining from it. And you want to make healthier choices in your life. So some of you, if you're like in a relationship, yeah, you could feel like something is just not working. 5 of Swords, Page of Pentacles. Some of you are choosing your career or your money over a love situation. You could feel like you're struggling or in some kind of deficit. Not feeling so confident about yourself. Yeah, some of you feel right now there's obstacles, delays, feeling very overwhelmed. Yeah, and if you're in some kind of relationship connection, you could feel like it's just putting more pressure on you. If it's not, like if you're not in a relationship, this could be your job. Like your job's putting a lot of work on you. You guys could have an air sign boss, like an Aquarius for some of you. because it's an energy of just feeling overwhelmed, feeling like you need to cut your losses, feeling like everything's too much. Nine of Pentacles reversed. You guys definitely could be feeling just, I don't see the positive in a situation. You know, I'm feeling overwhelmed. What's the healthy choice that Aries trying to make? Excuse me, guys. Six of Wands reverse, Page of Wands reverse, Queen of Pentacles, and the Devil. You're trying to remove things that aren't helping you pursue your goals, your dreams. Okay. Yeah, I think a lot of you are wanting King of Pentacles. Either you want a partnership that's healthy, where you feel like you guys work well with each other, okay, like you guys are a team, or you just want a relationship in your life with your job. It's better. Okay. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. It feels like you're sick of struggling. You feel like you've been struggling. And thank you guys. And I think you're ready to remove any kind of toxicity from your life. But poverty, yeah, Six of Swords, Three of Swords, reverse, the Sun, and the Ten of Swords. If you've been struggling, if you've been hurting, you're ready to remove that from your life. You're wanting to change your perspective is what I'm seeing with the Hanged Man reversed. Because you may feel like you don't have much or things aren't going the way that you expected. It's kind of what I'm seeing here. So overall, I do see your finances getting better. You're letting go of some kind of toxicity in your life. And it looks like you're changing habits as well. Some of you are cutting somebody out of your life that you feel like adds more stress, more pressure to you. I feel like you're needing to be kinder to yourself. I got rose quartz here. Open up your heart and stay positive. All right, let's see what else is your advice. Okay, yeah, I think you're needing to, for a lot of you, needing to just be calm with yourself. You're needing to not make yourself angry. You're needing to just be open, okay, literally, and then it's somebody naked. So maybe you're needing to, you know, take time to just really know yourself, okay, know your self-worth. I got Earth here. Yeah, be more practical as well. Find more grounding, more stability with Capricorn, 10th house. It looks like, yeah, your finances are going to take off really well. Needing to know who exactly you are, needing to not doubt yourself or feel like you're not good enough for something. But yeah, it looks like a lot of you are choosing your finances, your career. You could have a heavy Earth placement, strongly Capricorn is what I see here. But yeah, you're just needing to open your heart and stay positive in regards to your dreams, your goals, because it looks like you feel kind of stuck or nothing's moving forward for you. But it looks like things are going to get better once you make better choices and remove anything that is hurting you or causing you to feel stuck. So could we do the Leo? I got Pisces, I got Capricorn strongly, Aries, Leo, Sag, and Aquarius, Cancer. But yeah, you're making healthier choices. And I think you don't see this yet, but you're going to be in a better place. Financially and emotionally, I feel. All right, 8:28 for Taurus. I just need a little bit of coffee real quick. I'm still half asleep. All right, what's going on with Taurus? Some of you guys could just be letting some kind of conflict go. It looks like you're trying to overcome something. Oh, you're welcome, T-Rose. What do you guys need to know? Okay, the Sun. I like that for you. There's optimism. 8 of Cups came out in reversed. So you're trying to, release something that's been holding you back. Because I did see the 3 of Swords reversed when I shuffled. So for a lot of you with the 5 of Swords too, knowing that something doesn't, it isn't your best interest to hold on to it anymore. Okay, I got the dating in reversed. And soulmates. Some of you could be putting a relationship off right now. Like just not fully connecting to it. I do see marriage though. But number 3, that's like the Empress. A lot of you could be putting your emotional needs first, making sure you're happy, you're in a good place before you fully connect to this individual. Yeah, some of you could feel like you're struggling or you're just not where you want to be. Could be a lot of fears around this connection as well. I saw the Moon. A lot of like uncertainty, a lot of fear. Hey, daughter of Zion. Why the Sun here? Yeah, Six of Wands reverse, Page of Wands reverse, Wheel of Fortune, and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. It looks like you're going to get to something later, that something else needs your attention right now. That's definitely what I'm seeing. With the Sun, it's like I need to make myself a priority. Some of you could feel like you've been struggling financially, or you're just needing to make more long-term plans and investment into your life. Or this person, some of you, it's this person, they've made it clear, like, I'm not really ready to get involved with anything right now. Some of you, rejection is protection, I feel, because I got the King of Cups reverse, Knight of Swords, Four of Swords. So either there's not much contact with you and this person, and you're taking that as a sign, or this person did tell you, like, hey, I'm not ready for any kind of commitment. I think you're trying to get your life in order, and you're just not feeding the flame of a connection until you feel like you're in a better place to, because it looks like your dating life is being put off, but it could lead to marriage eventually. Yeah, Ten of Cups, Hierophant reverse, Justice reverse, and the Eight of Wands. I think you and somebody are just not ready yet, either them or you. Okay. Hey, Anna. And it looks like maybe this person's got some karmic things to cut out in their life. They have some healing to do as well, or they're just not emotionally capable or able to be in a relationship with you, is what it feels like here. But it doesn't mean that you're not going to, because I feel, yeah, Six of Swords, Two of Swords reverse. You guys are going to overcome this, whatever this blockage is. Hey, Jean. Because it could lead to marriage, you and this person, but they have karmic debt or something to release before you guys can be together. Yeah, Eight of Cups. That's what that Eight of Cups reversed is that this connection isn't going anywhere, but they have some kind of debt. Yeah, the Death in reverse, the Nine of Wands, and the Ten of Wands reverse. So that's what I'm seeing here. This person, as I say that, and the Five of Pentacles. So they have to let something go in order to be in this relationship. Now, I don't know if what's letting go is something from their past. A lot of you, it looks like emotional turmoil or problems that they faced in the past that they're having a hard time healing from. But it looks like that you and this person end up married. But the problem is they have some things they need to take care of. And I think you're being protected at this time to just, go into other situations or just put into your future, your finances. Yeah, your advice is allow yourself to receive and live your purpose. I'm kind of getting just like live your life. Don't wait around for this person. You know what I mean? I think you're destined to be together, Wheel of Fortune, Ten of Cups. But I wouldn't like force this person in your life, or I wouldn't make it work, if you need to. I would really make yourself a priority, live your life, allow yourself to receive good things. Yeah, the flow in reverse. So it seems like some kind of cycle is not really moving right now between you and this person. And I think this person, you both are wanting each other. You're meant to be with each other, but it's just not the right time yet with flow in reverse. There's still blockages and things holding you guys back from being together. But in the meantime, I would take care of what you got going on with your life. And I wouldn't hold back, I wouldn't wait around for this person, but I also wouldn't give up on them. But, eventually get to the point where, okay, we're going to meet eye to eye. We're ready for this. But I think your soul knows that this is your person. But dating them is kind of postponed right now until they work on themselves. So it could be a Leo. I got Scorpio, Libra, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sag. So I saw, a lot of major arcana, the Hierophant reverse, Justice reverse, Wheel of Fortune. So a lot of you, they have karmic debt that they need to release, and the Sun as well. All right, Gemini at 1407. All right, what's going on with Gemini? What do you guys need to know at this time? You're welcome. Ooh, Eight of Swords. That's your energy. That's Gemini energy. A lot of you feel stuck or bound to something. And it's making it where you can't see the positive, or you're trying to see the positive, but feeling like the sun is like through the clouds or something, that you just can't see the positive, feeling helpless and hopeless. Some of you feel like you're losing a twin flame. I got twin flame in reverse and dating in reverse. Some of you feel like you're losing your person. Could be a Leo. Yeah, there's a lack of stability between you and this connection. Okay, feeling stuck. Somebody could be in jail for some of you. Somebody could be imprisoned. That could be the problem. In jail, incarcerated. Doesn't have to be. But it feels like something is just not working between you and a twin flame connection. And as I say that, I saw the star. So let's see. Oh, you're welcome, guys. What's the Eight of Swords? Why are you in your head about this? Yeah, there's no stability. Four of Wands reversed. Five of Swords. The Eight of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Some of you feel at your wit's end. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune, King of Pentacles. When's this person ever going to grow up? When are they ever going to take me seriously? Some of you, your person could be facing time because of karmic debt for some of you. That could be the challenge. Or it's just a simple thing of like, I've been trying so hard in this connection and it's not getting anywhere. You guys could be dealing strongly with a Taurus. I have fixed energy Taurus here. It's like you just keep feeling, empowered and positive to pursue this connection, but feeling like it's not going anywhere. Hey, Angel, I got your question wrote down for you. Why twin flame in reverse? The Lovers, the Hanged Man, the Seven of Cups reverse, and the Three of Cups. Yeah, feeling like it keeps being postponed. It's like, I know this is my person. I know we have a special connection. Three of Cups and the Lovers, but it keeps being postponed. It keeps being put off. Like, it's like we just can't get anywhere. Or this person won't change. It's like I keep trying to be optimistic and think, okay, it's going somewhere. And then it just doesn't. Because, you feel like this is a twin flame, but there's no stability. There's no coming together. Some of you, there keeps being blockages of some kind of reconciliation. Why House in reverse? And that's weird because that card is number 20, the Judgment. So it's like a reconciliation is blocked. The Fool in reverse, the King of Wands reverse, Three of Pentacles reverse, and the Emperor in reverse. For some of you, somebody else is blocking it. And I'm getting, if there's a third party, it's like another masculine blocking this. Could be an Aries. I'm getting an Aries. Could be doing the Leo as well. There's a fire sign blocking this. For some of you, why they're blocking it, it could be a work situation, like priorities with a work situation. They could have karmic debt with somebody and owe them money. Or it's just simply that person is blocking the connection. Because I'm getting some masculine is blocking it. Why is this person blocking this? Seven of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles reverse, Five of Pentacles reverse. Could be giving them advice like, oh, it's not the right time, or I wouldn't keep trying to, work things out. It looks like it's just not meant to work out, or it's not meant to be. They're feeding them negative criticism to like not pursue you or not to go towards this connection. And I'm getting, you guys strongly could be dealing with a Taurus because I'm getting strong earth energy and there's a fire sign blocking you is what I'm seeing here. There's some kind of blockage with a masculine fire sign, strong Aries and Leo. Strong Aries. If I had to say one or the other, it's Aries. Because I got the Fool and the Emperor both reversed. Hey, love apples. What's your advice, Gemini? Trust your intuition with Amethyst and be the bigger person with Jade. So, yeah, I think your intuition knows this. Yeah. And I think you're just having fun in the meantime, which is weird. This card reminds me of the Hanged Man a little bit. Where it's like you're upside down. You're just kind of trying to see the perspective in a different way, but having a hard time because there is resistance. And I think you don't want there to be resistance anymore, or you're no longer resisting something. You're open, wanting to receive this and feeling there's constant blockages. And for a lot of you, it could be a work situation, or it is somebody like a friend, a family member blocking this connection, giving them bad advice to not be pursuing you, to not be with you. So I got strong Aries and Leo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Gemini, and Pisces. It feels like somebody doesn't want you guys coming together. Like somebody's purposely blocking this, feeding somebody's head with doubt. All right, let's go ahead and do Cancer here at 1930. And just take the messages how they resonate. Basically, whatever comes out is what you guys need to hear. What's the most important reading? Oh, you're welcome, Kitty. All right, let's see, Cancer. What do you guys need to know? Ooh, the Emperor. And the High Priestess in reversed. Some of you need to be careful of some kind of If somebody at your job, some kind of divine masculine, there's some red flags, or you're not seeing somebody for what they are. This could be a boss. This could be a friend. Once again, could be an Aries. There's somebody in your energy that you're needing to see in a different light. Somebody's backstabbing you. Yeah, it's backstabbing. There's some kind of Aries here, some kind of person, maybe of charge, of power, that is backstabbing you and you're not seeing it, with the High Priestess reversed. Okay, let me see. And that's weird. I just saw the twin flame card again in reverse, and that came out in the Gemini reading. And then the Aries was the one backstabbing. So for some of you, it's kind of similar to the Gemini reading, that somebody is causing a separation. Main female. And journey. Damn, that's like the Wheel of Fortune, number 10. So some of you have Gemini in your chart, or you are like a cusper of Gemini, because that's pretty similar to what I just said. I think some of you are maybe starting to realize that there's some person backstabbing, and it could be because of a connection. But I'm getting somebody's a main female here. So let me see. There's somebody like an Aries that is backstabbing. Why the Emperor and the High Priestess reversed? High Priestess. I think you're starting to realize. 6 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords reverse, and the 5 of Cups. Yeah. I think you didn't want to see this person as that they would do something like this. So for some of you, Cancer, that there was some kind of third party that interfered with your guys' connection. Somebody was purposely blocking you guys from being together. Okay. And I think you didn't want to sense it. 5 of Swords reverse. You didn't want to blame this person. Some of you feel bad for blaming this person. Like, man, I shouldn't have blamed them, or they wouldn't do something like that. But now you're realizing, oh, yeah, they would, So it's like you're starting to realize your intuition that, this person would do this. Some of you, if it's not like a twin flame situation, if it's not love, it could be somebody at your job backstabbing you, or in your family. And you want to think, oh, they won't do that to me, or they wouldn't be mean like that. They wouldn't be cruel. Yeah, they would. Why backstabbing? How did somebody backstab? Ace of Pentacles, Hanged Man in reverse, 5 of Pentacles reverse, and the Queen of Wands reverse. Some of you, if it's not a love situation, it's a job, and they're backstabbing you out of getting something. They're backstabbing you out of some kind of finance opportunity, out of a job. Okay, because I'm getting a main female. So some of you, it was 2 people doing it. Some of you, it was a male and a female doing it, because I'm getting number 2 here. So it could be 2 people. Okay. Hey, Kodson. Hey, FG. It feels like somebody was perceiving you as like you weren't deserving of something, like you weren't deserving of a finance opportunity. So this could be a job, like where somebody was backstabbing you. Now, the Emperor, maybe if they didn't personally do it, they're the one in charge. Where like they're the ones that make the say if you get this promotion. But I'm getting there could have been a female that was backstabbing you and telling this Emperor like, oh, don't give this person a chance. Don't hire them. Don't give them this promotion. What's the main female for Cancer? 10 of Wands, Knight of Wands reverse, 4 of Swords, and the 6 of Wands. Somebody putting out your flame. Yeah, that's somebody putting out your flame. Like if you were passionate, you were deserving of the situation, this finance opportunity, somebody was just slowly burning you out, or just trying to put out your flame, trying to get you not to get this. I feel like there was somebody, Ace of Swords, somebody was trying to backstab you and betray you. And I think a lot of you, it's a job situation. I mean, it could be some of you maybe a love situation as well, but I'm mainly feeling it's in regards to finance. Like somebody acted like you weren't capable or responsible for a position, or, you weren't going to take it seriously or something like that. What's Cancer's advice? Live in the now with Unikites and protect your energy. Black Tourmaline. Yep. So you're needing to be careful. Like I said, there's negative energy around you. There's somebody that's vengeful. And a lot of you could be a female reporting it back to a masculine. Yep. You need to be patient. Yeah. Patient and yes in reverse. So if you're patient, you're going to see that, this happened. That, you need to protect your energy. There is somebody out to get you. And I think a lot of you, it's a job situation. Yeah. Somebody's trying to put off your grounding, trying to make it where you're not stable. You're not protected. So I'd be careful. A lot of you, I'm getting Pisces strongly, Aries, Aries again, Sagittarius, Pisces again, strong Pisces. Like Pisces is the strongest here. Aries as well. Sagittarius, Pisces. So it could be an Aries, Sag, Pisces. You guys could have Sag or fire in your charts, but I'm getting it's definitely a female, possibly a fire sign or a Pisces. So be careful of that. All right, Leo at 2515. All right, what do you guys need to know, Leos? What's going on? Okay, you're feeling fed up. 9 of Wands reversed. So some of you are ready to just drop a burden or get rid of something in your life. Hey, CJ. Yeah, the dragonfly in reversed. And Cupid's arrow. I think you just want to put an end to a situation. You still love somebody and you want to talk to them, okay? I think you just want to put an end to some kind of situation, some kind of struggle. It's like, I just want us to get past this. Yeah, some mature man. Okay, number 5, the Hierophant. So some of you, it's a leader, it's a teacher. Okay, you just want to put an end to some situation. Lovers in reversed. Yeah, a lot of you, it's a love situation. This guy, this person, this man could be a little bit older than you, a little bit more wise. Okay, maybe just not aging very well. Some of you, they're your age, but they're aging terribly. Okay. But it looks like, yeah, there's some kind of lover in reverse situation. You're wanting to resolve it. It's like, can we just make up already? Can we just make amends? Yeah, if they're about your age, they look like shit. Okay. They look like they're aging not very well. So why the 9 of Wands reversed? 2 of Swords. It's like it's enough of this ignoring, of this, not speaking to each other. 8 of Pentacles reverse, Ace of Wands. Yeah, it's like I'm getting bored of this. I'm getting bored of ignoring each other, of not talking about something. I just want us to resolve it. I'm inspired to have a conversation. Okay. Yeah, the Moon in reverse, 10 of Swords. I think you just want to reveal to this person. Yeah, and oh my God, and then again, the 9 of Wands reversed again. So yeah, that's exactly clarifying what I'm saying. You want to reveal some kind of pain to this person. Like, I'm sick of hurting. I just want to be healed from this. I just want to move forward. I'm sick of the silent treatment, ignoring each other. Let's just handle this. Okay. Because you feel like you're not getting anywhere with this person. You feel confused. Nothing's moving forward. Yeah, you feel defeated. The Strength in reverse. 6 of Cups in reverse. 5 of Pentacles. And the Lovers reverse. Yep. So definitely it's a love situation. You just feel like, you know what? I'm sick of struggling. I'm sick of hurting over this. Let's just talk this out. And I'm getting the Lovers twice here reverse. So definitely a love situation. It's somebody from the past you want to resolve things with. You're missing them. You're feeling their absence. You're upset. It's like, I didn't want things to be this way. I don't want us not to be in contact. I don't like us ignoring each other. Some of you feel like you try to completely block them out of your existence and it's really painful. Okay. What's going on with this mature man? Number 5. So definitely could be a Taurus for some of you. They want to reconcile. 3 of Cups. 8 of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the Temperance reverse. But I think they're waiting on you. Yeah, Page of Pentacles reverse, 2 of Pentacles. This is somebody that wants to come forward, but they either feel like you're going to turn them down and reject them, or you've emotionally already checked out in the connection. So yeah, I'm getting an earth sign off of them. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Could be a Sag as well. But I'm getting this person. It's like they're trying to figure out what to do moving forward. Okay, they do want to have some kind of conversation. They want to have some kind of conversation. They want things to be back in balance between the two of you. You do need to protect your energy, though. That came out in the Cancer reading. So I do see black tourmaline here. Okay, Leopard Delight. Recall your dreams and overcome your fears with Tiger's Eye. Okay. So yeah, some of you are scared to contact them. Wow, you guys could be connecting to them through the 5D. Okay, because I got connection, intuition, reverse. Maybe you're scared to connect to them like spiritually. Or it's just like it's too painful. It's like I don't want to connect to them at all anymore at this point. Yeah, some of you are trying to escape or just wanting to get away from the situation. So it's saying to overcome your fears, you're needing to recall your dreams, especially if it's a spiritual dream. You're needing to recall what they're saying in the dream. It's going to be really significant, really important, especially if you guys do connect spiritually. you're needing to remember the dreams, not just block it out, not be like, I'm just going to take a bottle of NyQuil and just block it out and just go to bed. Like, no, you're needing to remember, what's going on in the dream, because it's going to be significant. You're going to see those signs again. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sagittarius, could be a Gemini, Cancer, Leo. Okay, but they did cause you a lot of pain, and I think you've been avoiding this person, but there's a part of you that just wants to, work things out. You don't want to end it like this. I mean, that's so crazy you say that about the black tourmaline. I didn't have black tourmaline. I had a hematite, but I've had a couple reins, like at least 2 of the reins. I kept replacing them, and they kept breaking. 3044 for Virgo. They kept breaking. So I feel like that was a sign after the second one not to buy anymore. So, hey, Sunflower. Hey, Diamond. Oh, you're welcome, Kitty. All right, what's going on with Virgo at this time? What do you need to know? Okay, well, you're seeing things differently with the Hanged Man in reversed. Getting a different perspective, or at least trying to. Okay, you're seeing the perspective that somebody might not have good intentions towards you. Somebody could have a pet snake, or somebody has something with a snake. That somebody doesn't have good energy, they're shady or something like that. Could be somebody that you were romantically giving to. You're feeling like you need to put up boundaries, or you still need to. Okay, mature woman. Concern. All right, let's see. Okay, what's this Hanged Man in reversed? The 10 of Swords reversed? The Page of Cups reversed? The 3 of Pentacles? And the 2 of Wands? Maybe for some of you, you were scared to pursue something with somebody because you were telling yourself like, oh, I don't know their intentions, or I feel like they're gaslighting or playing mind games. But maybe it's because you weren't healed. For some of you, you're realizing that you weren't healed from something else. And maybe this person wasn't really treating you this way, that it was kind of in your head. Because it looks like you're starting to let go. You're starting to release some kind of pain. Okay. And I feel like because of that, you're kind of wanting to actually go towards somebody here. 2 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, that maybe in the past you were scared to, because maybe you felt used by them or had to put up boundaries. Yeah, it's like you were scared to fully give to the situation. This definitely could be a love situation. You were scared of giving to them. Like you had boundaries. You had your heart closed off to somebody, and now you're seeing them in a different light. We're like, okay, maybe I should give them a chance. Maybe they're worth it. Okay. Because I got the 5 of Pentacles reversed, 2 of Pentacles, the Star, and the Lovers reversed. So it's like your first impression or what you thought of this connection. Maybe it's not that bad. Maybe they really have good intentions towards me. So it looks like with a love situation, you're wise. Okay. With mature woman, I feel like this is you. Yeah, it's like I don't want to make the same mistake twice. Queen of Wands reversed, the Devil, the 4 of Swords, and the 10 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I think what's going on, it's like I want to be wise. I don't want to be in the same situation again. I don't want to put myself in these toxic connections. Maybe in the past you did. You pursued like people that didn't have good intentions towards you. It looks like your mindset is changing on somebody. Like you kind of want to open up to the idea of giving to them. Hey, Missile. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles reverse, Ace of Wands, and the 5 of Swords reversed. Yeah. It's like they might not be that bad. They might not be as bad as I thought. Maybe I judged them incorrectly. Maybe I saw them maybe at their lowest point. It looks like somebody in love, maybe you weren't giving them full attention. Maybe you were kind of ignoring them. It looks like you're thinking with the 2 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, that maybe they're not that bad, or maybe I should give them a chance. So some of you, it's a Taurus, doesn't have to be, but it looks like you're seeing somebody in a different light. Okay, yeah. We have Soothe Your Soul with Celestite and Lighten Up. So you're starting to be in a more positive mentality or seeing things in a better perspective, I feel. Portal in reverse and wisdom. See, I think you're protecting yourself. That's why you're afraid of going into another situation, because it's like, I didn't want to repeat what I've already been through. So you have higher power. You are very mature. Some of you are like getting more wise, more mature, more seeing the things for how they are. Okay. And I think that's why you're afraid of pursuing somebody or something, because you're trying to protect your energy, not knowing what their true intentions are. But now you're seeing this person as somebody that maybe they're not so bad. Maybe I shouldn't have been guarded towards them, that it looks like they don't have bad intentions. Maybe I'm starting to trust this person a little bit more. Hey, Champa. Missile, maybe at the end, I might take some questions if you want to ask. I'm just going to do members' questions, and I might do some more. Hey, Mitzi. All right, you guys could be dealing with a Taurus for some of you. I have Capricorn, Aries, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay. All right, what we got for Libra? 3554. What's going on with Libra? I just saw the 9 of Cups. Your dreams coming true. Okay, well, we got the third eye chakra reversed. Ace of Cups in reversed. The 8 of Cups in reversed. Why am I getting that somebody that you're still holding on to emotionally, they're not your person. They're not meant to be in your life. They're not your emotional fulfillment. Yeah, the chaser. It's like you keep holding on to somebody because of a fear of abandonment. I think your third eye is blocked. You think somebody is a good person for you. But when I was shuffling, I saw the 2 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. So for a lot of you, it's like somebody else is destined to be your person, your soulmate. But yeah, you're holding on to somebody because you've been used by them, or you still want them in some way. You crave them. And you're chasing out of abandonment. But it's like an unrequited situation. Yeah, some of you, you're not ending this situation. You're just continuing to hold on to some kind of connection that is one-sided, that is lacking emotional care. Yeah, you're feeling like you're just stuck with poverty, like you're just giving everything to a connection that maybe isn't serving your highest good, Libra. It just feels like you're staying, you're scared of leaving this person. Some of you, I don't be negative and say this could be emotional codependency, where you are attached to this person and you don't want to leave them, but they're not for your highest good. And your third eye is blocked. Yep. Queen of Pentacles. The 4 of Wands reverse, the Magician, and the Hierophant reverse. The person that you're holding on to is not your counterpart. Okay. And that's exactly what I'm getting. There's somebody meant to teach you a lesson. And I think you don't want to see the lesson. I think you don't want to see that you deserve so much more. I think you're holding on to somebody that you shouldn't. It's not fulfilling. You don't get emotional fulfillment off this, but you have some kind of connection to them, is what I'm seeing. And with the Magician and the Queen of Pentacles, you deserve so much better. You can manifest so much better than whoever this person is. Oh, thank you, Kitty. I appreciate that. Wide chaser, fear of abandonment. 7 of Swords. Yeah, it's like I don't really care what this person does behind my back as long as they're there. 7 of Pentacles, the Death in reverse, and the 4 of Swords reverse. It's like I sleep well at night, even if I know I can't trust this person. I'd rather sleep next to somebody I can't fully trust because I know they're there. That's exactly what I'm getting. It's like I can share a bed with this person, and I know they're going to be there, even if I don't completely trust them. It's like, well, at least I'm sharing something with them. I'm sharing. There's some kind of goal. Like we both have some kind of wanting. There's something we both get out of this. Is kind of what it feels like. We either both get something out of this, like together we both, somehow we benefit. This helps us in some way. Either further on down the road, we financially, succeed, or it's like basically like I'd rather sleep next to somebody because I know they're there, even if I don't trust them. Yeah, it's kind of what it feels like, sleeping with the enemy. Or if it's somebody, like I said, if it's not like you're living with them or anything, it's like you have past history. You know that they're always going to return back to you, even if you don't fully trust them. It's like, well, I know we have past history. We've been together for a while. I know our feelings don't change for each other. Some of you, it's somebody comes in and out of your life. Like they keep resurfacing out of your life. Because I'm getting here the Death reverse, the Coffin in reverse. It's like it's never fully over between you and this person. Now I'm getting that Katy Perry song, Never Really Over. Yeah, a lot of sevens here. 7 of Cups. So 777. Page of Wands reverse, the Fool, and the Tower in reverse. I think you've given this person too many chances. And I think you've tried to rebuild this connection time and time again. You're afraid to lose them. You're afraid of fully cutting them out of your life for some reason. But I think you have a different person meant for you, Libra. And I think you're kind of cutting yourself short because the Queen of Pentacles Magician, the Fool, you're meant to have some other path, some other direction. But you're holding on to somebody because there's history, there's feelings. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. It's terrible. Miss Bobby. Yeah, detox your life. This person could be toxifying your life and you're just slowly seeing it. Like maybe they're slowly, just dropping something in your life each time that they're around. It's like you don't really receive anything good from the situation. Yeah, turquoise, need to prioritize your health. I feel like emotionally, mentally, because this person just plays a lot of mind games. Yeah, you're not grounded. Like this brings no stability in your life. 4 of Wands reverse, and somebody comes in and out of your life. Yeah, and I think you're beneath this. Like I think you just need to set yourself free of this person. This is somebody that is beneath you, I feel. Like this isn't somebody on your level. And I think you keep going back to this person because of either it's somebody you can rely on at some point, okay, like emotionally, financially, or it's like their energy is always going to be there. So you're still holding on to them. Could be a Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag, Scorpio, Taurus, okay, Gemini, Capricorn. I feel like the universe has somebody better for you. You just need to release this person, is my advice to you. All right, what we got for Scorpio? 4156. All right, what's going on with Scorpio? What do we need to talk about? What's the heaviest in your energy at this time? Well, you're strongly in your energy. The Tower and the Judgment. So double Scorpio. Damn. Okay, well, it's coming to the surface. There's something you need to remove from your life. Yep, Ace of Wands. That you're needing to take a detour or needing to fully let something go, purge out of your life. You're going to be heartbroken. Some of you, it's a past person. I saw the 6 of Cups. Some of you, you're realizing you're going to have to let maybe a past behavior, a past person, somebody go from your life. Yeah, it's codependent and there's an addiction. Some of you, this person has an addiction. Like it's somebody in your life that has an addiction, or you just have to release them because it's not healthy. It's codependent. Okay. And I think it's sad that somebody you care about, you like them, you appreciate them, but it's not bettering you. Bad health and marriage. Some of you guys could be married to this person, have a relationship. It could be affecting some of you, if it's a different person, it's affecting your marriage, affecting your relationship. Because it's like they maybe have an addiction or they have codependency or something like that. So, yeah, I think you're sad because you're going to have to choose. Some of you, if it is like a person in your life, you're going to have to choose them over your person. Or vice versa. You're going to have to choose somebody because you just can't have both people in your life. Why the Tower and the Judgment? Empress. Some of you, if you're furthering your relationship, because I do have number 3 in marriage, could be with the Empress here. You guys could be choosing, well, I want to like further on a relationship, a commitment. I can't have somebody toxic in my life. Yeah, Page of Pentacles and the 9 of Wands reverse. It's an energy of like, I can't have somebody that's going to cause problems and blockages in my life. Some of you are wanting to further on your relationship, wanting children, marriage. Because I did see on the bottom here, family room. Some of you are discussing further plans with somebody, like you want marriage, you want children. And if this is like a family member, some of you it's a family member or a friend, they can't be in your energy anymore because of some kind of addiction. You choose yourself. Hey, Liz, what are you heartbroken about? Judgment reverse. That you've been putting off this decision. The Devil, yep, the Hanged Man, and the 10 of Cups in reverse. A lot of you, it's a friend, it's a family member. You have to cut them out of your life for your own health, for yourself, okay, for your own gain, basically. I think it's somebody that has an addiction. For a lot of you, they have an addiction, they're toxic in your life, and you've been putting off this decision for a while. Some of you, you've been putting it off for at least a year, 2 years, okay, and you realize I can't go into 26 in this energy of having this toxic person around me, because some of you feel like it's ruining your marriage, or it's just putting you in bad health. Yeah, the moon, the 5 of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the 10 of Swords. Like, and I think it's hurting you. I think the situation hurts you because it's like you're at a place of like, I care about this person, they're important to me, but they're holding me back from a relationship, or they're causing problems, and it's more painful having them in my life. And that's what it feels like. And somebody could be into getting tattoos or be a big tattoo person. I got tattoos on all these cards. Some of you, the person, it's painful. It's like you don't want to cut them out. Girl, go eat a turkey. I'm gonna eat later. I'm doing these readings. I mean, sorry. I mean, I can get off of here if you want. I can just go make food in the kitchen. But I want to talk to everybody. I'm gonna eat a turkey later. So, well, actually ham. Anyways, that's kind of rude. It's like, I'm just deleting that. I'm deleting that. Okay. Anyways, I just don't like when people come in here like that. Like, why do you care? Like, I'm giving you a free reading. Why the fuck do you care if I eat or not? I'm just deleting it. Anyways, so it looks like Scorpio, somebody's affecting your relationship. You guys could be leading to marriage in some kind of commitment. And I'm just getting here. A lot of you feel there's somebody that is an external factor that is toxic in your guys' family, in your guys' life. And, you just feel like for your own best benefit, you have to remove this person. And I'm getting a lot of you, Scorpio, that either are toxic individuals, so they come with baggage, their own problems, and maybe it weighs heavy on you, or they really do have an addiction, because I got the addiction card and then the devil. Your advice is to allow yourself to receive. Yeah, and live your purpose. So a lot of you felt like you couldn't receive because you were constantly helping this person. Yeah, you felt like you couldn't receive anything, maybe because this person took from you. They took from you, or you weren't able to, actually, get anything, because every time you had something, you had to hand it to this person. Hey, Tiffany. So what's your advice? Acceptance in reverse, embrace reverse, time's up in reverse. I think you didn't want to accept that you had to free yourself from this person. So a lot of you, Scorpio, knew for a while that I can't hold on to this toxic person. It's like they get more out of this than I do. And if you are wanting to, further on a relationship, I think you're going to have to choose between this person that's a family member, friend, over your person. And I think you're choosing your person instead, because you see a marriage, or you see long-term. Some of you are either in some kind of commitment, or you are pregnant for some of you, like you are actually pregnant, or you see pregnancy with them. And this toxic person would be holding you back, be causing problems in your marriage and your relationship. Oh, thank you. I know some people, maybe they didn't mean it rude. It came off really rude. It's like, well, go eat a turkey. It's like, well, I plan on it today. I plan on eating. I'm not going to not eat on Thanksgiving. I actually bought like hundreds of dollars of food to make later. I just wanted to talk to everybody on here and chat. So I'm just prioritizing my time. So like, I'm going to have time for Thanksgiving. I'm going to have time for you guys. I want time for everybody. So it's like, you don't have to I'm not going to be a glutton and start my morning at 8 a.m. and stuff my face with food. Like, that's not how I want to start my day. You know what I mean? At least, not now. Could be the Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Capricorn, Scorpio. Okay, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right, let's go ahead and do Sagittarius. Happy birthday. I feel like we've had kind of a shitty start of our season. 49:22 with Mercury retrograde, then we get a full moon. Everything is just chaotic right now. So, Sag, what's going on? Happy birthday. Okay, you're needing to change your focus, or you've been changing your focus. 5 of Cups in reversed. Some of you are just trying to let something go, trying to not let something bother you anymore. Yeah, self-indulge, taking care of yourself. I did see the Empress in the deck. So for a lot of you, you're making yourself a priority. You're making more time for yourself. You're not focusing on the past anymore. You're focusing on the present. You are still heartbroken, but you're trying to ground yourself or ground your feelings. Okay, maybe be more stable in your emotions. Somebody's concerned about you and they will be messaging you. Or either you're concerned about them and you're heartbroken because you thought maybe something was going somewhere with somebody. Some of you are dealing with an earth sign. You don't have to. I got 3 and then number 7, the message. So somebody is concerned about you and messaging you. Okay, or there is a message about something. I did see bad health. So make sure to prioritize yourself, Sag. Not make time for everybody. Okay. So let's see. Why the 5 of Cups in reverse? Queen of Cups, 3 of Cups, King of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. Yeah, some of you are connecting to somebody new. I see somebody new in your energy. I think you're trying to let go of a past person and wanting to connect to somebody you're very into, you're very passionate about. It does look like they feel the same way about you as well. For some of you, they're struggling financially or they're having some kind of finance difficulty right now. But it looks like this person's showing up in the same energy as you, King and Queen of Cups. So why self-indulge? You're needing to make time for yourself. The Fool in reverse, Wheel of Fortune, 6 of Pentacles, reverse, Knight of Swords. You could be having a lot of people messaging you like, hey, I need your help. There could be a lot of people that are needing help for some of you. Like people are needing your time. They need your, whatever. And I think you're needing to put that off. Like, I'm not trying to be mean. It's fine to help people every now and then, but not constantly, like every day, like messaging somebody back constantly. I think also, if it's not about that, I think if you've been putting your self-care off, if you've been taking care of your needs, your priorities, you need to make that a big priority in your life. Making sure you make time for yourself. If you've been procrastinating, putting things off, going back to it, especially with Mercury retrograde, I'm getting the Knight of Swords, 6 of Pentacles reverse, which is like earth energy and also air. So I feel like if there's like finance stuff or there's something that you've been putting off, not making a priority, you're needing to make that a priority. The time is now to focus on yourself, to let everything else go. Okay. What's a message of concern? Somebody could be like messaging you because they're concerned about you. 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords reversed, 2 of Wands, and the 5 of Wands. Page of Swords. Okay, well, somebody could be contacting you because either they haven't heard from you in a while or they've been kind of putting off communicating. For some of you, they haven't talked to you in a week. Like it's been almost a week since you've heard from them, or some of you, it's been like 5 to 7 days since you've heard from them. It seems like somebody was dealing with some kind of internal conflict that had nothing to do with you, and they're going to be messaging you about that. Yeah, somebody, the Sun reversed, the Devil, 9 of Pentacles reversed. They could be dealing with some kind of toxicity in their life, some kind of financial issue. Maybe they're not in a good place themselves. Some of you, that could be the problem. This person's not in a good place within themselves, and they don't want to like pass that energy on to you. What's their intentions? Who is this person? But they're going to be reassuring you, giving you some kind of clarity. They want to work things out with you. Okay, this could be a love situation. You felt defeated. Some of you felt like out of control in the situation. Like you had no control. You were helpless. Because I got here the Temperance, the 2 of Cups, Magician reverse, King of Wands reverse. Somebody that's not really like leading their life too well, or they're having a lot of maybe financial difficulties, or it's like their attention or their focus is elsewhere but this connection. I do see this person wanting to connect to you with a message. So who this person is contacting you is somebody you feel a connection to. Could be the person new in your life, but they're telling you kind of a grasp of what's going on with them, giving you some kind of reassurance. Your advice. Okay, we have Phantom Quartz. Embrace change. So there's some kind of change happening in your life. and prioritize your health. Turquoise. Some of you, I don't want to be negative and say this, but you guys could end up really sick or something if you're not making time for yourself. I did see bad health. Okay. You're needing to make some kind of change or sacrifice in your health because it could get worse. Okay. I don't know what that is. I don't know if you got some kind of, bad, news about something, but you're needing to make something a priority and take it seriously. I feel you could be cautioned at this time to take something seriously. Yeah, I have pleasure here. Maybe you're trying to pleasure other people or make other people feel good, make other people happy, but you're not pleasuring yourself. It sounds dirty. I don't mean for it to sound that way. I don't mean for it to sound nasty, but I feel like you're not taking care of yourself. You're letting other people get something out of you or get something from you, but at the end of the day, you're not taking care of yourself. Okay? And that needs to change. You can't keep being always there for everybody else. That's what I'm seeing here. So, but I do feel like, soon somebody is going to contact you, reassuring you there is some kind of connection where they do care about you and they are really attracted to you, but they have some kind of concern or some kind of problem in their life, or you could be concerned. Okay. So I have Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Scorpio, Cancer, Leo, Gemini, Sag, Leo, Capricorn. Okay. Aries, could be any sign you're dealing with. But I do see you getting some kind of message. Maybe the both of you need to indulge into yourselves. Maybe you need time away. Okay. And that's the problem, is that you both need to separate for a bit. All right. Capricorn at 56:25. All right. Let's see what we got for Capricorn. I just saw the moon. So there could be a lot of things coming up at the surface. We do have the moon in Pisces right now, so this could be kind of affecting you. Okay, well, there's something you want to say, but you're holding back saying it. Like you're distant from somebody. Like you're not speaking to somebody. You're distancing yourself for some reason. I don't know if you don't trust the person or if you're confused. You don't know how you feel. Because I got the throat chakra reverse, 6 of Swords reverse, 8 of Pentacles. It's kind of like you're ignoring somebody, or making like something else a priority, like your finances a priority and not speaking to somebody. So that could be an issue. Some of you, if it's a connection, you're putting your job, everything else first and not prioritizing a connection, like you're not speaking to somebody. Yeah, Paradise in reversed, self-indulge. Okay, it's kind of like the Sag reading. It's like you're putting yourself first, making yourself a priority, and somebody's not happy. Main male. For some of you, it could be that you're putting, if you're a masculine Capricorn, you're putting yourself first, okay, with the Magician. Basically, number one. All right. You're putting yourself first. You're making your priorities, a factor. And somebody's not happy about that. Somebody feels alone or kind of ignored by you, possibly. I don't feel like it's over. I don't think things are done with you and this person, but there's not much communication. Yeah, it's like you're purposely holding back from somebody. Strength and the Devil. Or somebody's doing this to you. Take it how it resonates. Hey, knowledge. Why throat chakra and the 6 of Swords reverse? Okay, the Ace of Wands, the Empress reverse, the Death in reverse, and the Sun in reverse. King of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. Yeah, whoever the masculine is, they are making themselves a priority. Okay, so if you're the Capricorn that's a masculine, you're making yourself a priority, or they are. Because I'm getting the feminine as being ignored. Okay, because the Empress in reverse. I think there's passion here. There's a strong connection. There's, a feeling of, I like this person. There's these feelings aren't going away. I'm not losing interest, but somebody is making themselves a priority. This King of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. Okay, so what I'm getting here is maybe somebody's getting scared of their feelings for you, or vice versa. Okay, whoever's the one that's ignoring the other person's getting scared because they're starting to see potential with this connection, and maybe it's scaring them. Like maybe they're not ready for this change or ready for this new opportunity, because it looks like a new connection that has potential to grow, but somebody is purposely like not letting it. Okay, kind of an analogy I'm getting for you is like a caterpillar. Like you're putting a caterpillar in a box or something, or you're putting it somewhere where it can't turn into a butterfly. You're basically shoving a caterpillar, like it's ready to get into a cocoon, it's ready to be into a butterfly, but you're shoving it like in a small little jar. Okay, it's kind of what I'm seeing here. And it has so much potential to grow, but somebody's afraid of it getting bigger or not wanting it to be a butterfly. Okay. Why Paradise reversed? Eight of Pentacles. I feel like whoever's being ignored isn't happy about it. It's like, I don't want to disconnect from you. I want us to have communication. I want to feel this attachment, especially if it is a newer connection. It's like, we shouldn't have these problems already. We shouldn't have this detachment, this walking away, this avoidance already in the connection. I'm seeing repeated eights here. 888. Okay. Eight of Cups reverse, Eight of Pentacles twice, and then the Queen of Swords reverse, Knight of Swords. And I think the masculine knows that you're not happy. Some of you, you're becoming kind of distant, or you're just focusing on yourself at this time. But it looks like this person's making themselves a priority and choosing not to be with this connection. Yeah, it's out of fear. This person's afraid they don't have enough to offer you. Okay, they don't have enough to offer you. They're not confident in themselves. I got the Fool in reverse, Strength reverse, Knight of Pentacles reverse, Seven of Cups reverse. So I think this person's trying to prioritize their time, their finances, because they feel insecure. They don't have enough to offer you. And they're trying to focus on what they can control, is what it feels like. Oh my God, as I say that, the Devil's on the bottom, Nine of Cups. Basically in the Ace of Swords. Yep. It's like they're controlling what they can control. What I can control is that I'm, trying to better my life, making myself a priority. This person it's like a control mechanism. They're trying to basically be more in control with themselves, with their life, but they're blocking from you, or they're not really contacting you. And I'm getting, for a lot of you, it's the masculine doing this to you. It's not you doing this to them. You feel ignored by them. Okay, your advice is to go with the flow, Aquamarine, and recall your dreams. So I think at this time, maybe making yourself a priority as well, not really focused on this anymore. Some of you are having a hard time accepting how this is going. But okay, I think eventually things are, you're going to be in alignment with this connection, but you just need to be patient. And I think with going with the flow, you're kind of at a standstill in this connection. Okay. But this person, it's like they feel like they don't have enough to offer you. And that's why they're holding back contacting or focusing on what they can control, which I feel is their self, their finances, their, personal life, their abilities, whatever. And that's why they're holding back, because of fear, feeling like they don't have enough to offer you. So some of you, this could be reversed, okay? Or you could be dealing with another Capricorn. I got Leo as well, Virgo, Leo, Aries, Gemini, Libra, Scorpio, Taurus, Libra. Could be a fire sign. All right, Aquarius at 102.48. All right, what's going on with Aquarius? What's the strongest message right now? What do you need to hear? Well, there's somebody you're not talking to either. Or there's some kind of blockage. Eight of Wands reversed. Something's being blocked, delayed. You can feel like something's not growing or evolving. Yeah, communication. It's not going anywhere. Some of you, either you did say something to them, or you just feel like it's not going anywhere. It's not being reciprocated. You're watching somebody, wondering why they're not speaking to you. Maybe why they're not reciprocating. You don't trust them. You feel like somebody's shady. Like you see them in a different light. Okay, with the sunglasses, I feel like you're seeing them literally in a different light. Because it's like, now I'm seeing 8-8 here. So some of you, this could be karmic. It's like somebody's acting like they're busy or not making time for the other person, not saying something that needs to be said, not vocalizing something. So why is the Eight of Wands in reversed? Six of Pentacles reversed, Three of Swords, Knight of Cups reversed, and the World. Yeah, it's like some masculine has checked out energetically, emotionally. And I think it's really upsetting you. You don't understand why. It's like, well, why did this person stop giving to this? Why are they closing out the cycle? Why is there no contact, no communication? Hey, Taylor. So you guys could be doing with a water sign. I have Pisces, and then I have Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. You're upset there's no contact, that someone's not giving you any kind of clarity. because you want clarity. Yeah, Lovers in reverse, Knight of Wands reverse, Queen of Swords reverse, and the Knight of Swords. It's like, well, what are they doing? If they're not talking to me, then what are they doing? That's what I'm seeing. It's like, why are they holding off contacting? Why are they avoiding something? Why are they afraid they're going to say too much? Because I think what's going on for a lot of you is you're afraid, like, why is this? Are they hiding something? Why are they avoiding telling me something? Why is there no contact? Why are they delaying it? Okay. Yeah, it's like there's delayed communication, or you're just not getting anything at all. And I think you're getting upset because this person's not who you thought they were. And you thought they would be more responsible, like more responsible. They would be more communicative. Hey, Kara. Yeah, and they're just not who you thought they were. You thought you had them figured out, but there's somebody that they're not. They tricked you. Four of Wands reverse, Page of Swords reverse, Ace of Swords, Magician. There's somebody that you didn't think. Some of you, you're finding out other information about them, or you see them literally in a different light. Like the person you thought you knew of them, they're not that person. They wanted you to think they were. 10 of Cups and the 7 of Wands, Queen of Cups to get you close to them, 6 of Cups. But then they betrayed you, 10 of Swords. So I think they wanted to make you not worry. Like, oh, I'm always going to be here for you. I'm going to fight for you no matter what. I'm always going to be at your, there. I'm always going to be, someone you can rely on. And then this was actually like not the truth. They weren't really this person. They didn't fight these battles for you. So I think that's what's going on. There's somebody that is purposely, either they don't like what you're saying and they're purposely ignoring you, or they're just not responding for whatever reason. Okay. And they're not the person that you thought they were. Now I'm getting that song by No Doubt. It's called Sunday Morning, where she's like, I thought I knew you well, so well. You came in with a breeze. So maybe this person, you're getting the cold shoulder, or you're getting pissed at this person at this point. You're needing to stay positive. Okay, Apophyllite. And shift your money mindset. So your money looks pretty good. So I think you're just needing to stay positive, focus on your finances, career. Okay, transformation. Yep, you're going through a transformation, and lesson in reverse and gratitude. I think you're learning a positive lesson, or you already learned the lesson and now you're grateful for this transformation. So it looks good. You're needing to focus on your finance, career. That looks really suitable for you. And maybe not worry so much about why this person's not contacting, why there's no communication. Just kind of leave it alone. Could be an Aries, Leo, Sag, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, it's like they tricked you though. Sagittarius, Gemini, could be a fixed sign, Pisces. All right, let's go ahead and do Pisces last but not least at 107.41. What's the message you need to hear? What does Pisces need to hear? To solve the Judgment. So something is coming to the surface. The truth is coming through. A lot of you guys, it could be this Gemini full moon. You guys could have Gemini in your chart, but I'm feeling the truth is coming out. You can't ignore the truth anymore. With the Judgment, I just saw the 2 of Swords reverse, the World in reverse, the 7 of Pentacles. Some of you, you're realizing some kind of behavior, some kind of pattern. I need to put an end to that, or I'm at fault for something, or I need to not let it continue. Let me see. The Mirror in reverse. I think you don't want to see something for what it is, and you're starting to see it for what it is. Okay, not enough. Some of you, this could even be maybe in situations, the Mask reverse, not enough. Maybe some of you didn't want people to see through you or see how you felt about a situation. Maybe somebody is seeing you through and through, and you don't want that. So then I got main male here, an official person. When I get an energy of like this person sees right through you, or they see through your difficulties, I feel like I don't really like this person's energy. I'm going to clarify. It's like they see all your flaws. They see directly through you through time. Like this is somebody you've known for a while, and they could be like purposely doing triggers or doing things to upset you. Is kind of what I'm seeing here. Hey, Tina. So let me see. Some of you are not wanting to see that this person actually puts a lot of like negativity into your life. or they're a factor for why you feel the way you do. 3 of Cups, 5 of Swords reverse, the Page of Wands, and the Knight of Wands reverse. 10 of Swords. I think it's also, if it's about a connection that you think one day it's going to resolve, it's going to get back together, I think you're seeing this person for somebody that they're not. And maybe some of you, the rose-colored glasses are coming off, like you see this person as a very unstable person. Maybe you're seeing the reality of a connection. Some of you, if you've been waiting for things to get better, it's like maybe realizing, okay, maybe this is where I stand with this person. Maybe this is how it's going to finalize. Because it looks like it's very painful, the truth that you're discovering. And it's like you've been wanting to ignore it with the mirror. Because you know the Star in reverse. It's not, the Death, the World in reverse, and the 4 of Cups. I think you don't want to see the situation for what it is. I think it's somebody you're dealing with where you thought like, oh, we would reconcile by now, or things are going to be fine with us by now. Or I think you're seeing the harsh truth. I think you're seeing the harsh truth that something is unfinished. And maybe my life isn't happy because I need to end this. Maybe I'm letting this person just kind of take up space in my life, which I got that for you a couple days ago. That somebody's taking up space in your life, that you're letting this main male have power, because that's like the Magician energy, number 1. Yeah, Queen of Cups, the 7 of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the 10 of Cups. I feel like for a lot of you, you got somebody else in your energy, because I feel like whoever this person is, like for a lot of you, because I'm getting 2 different energies with official person, number 2, they could be the person that you're needing to remove. Okay, because I feel like there's somebody else that you're meant to be with. I got the Justice on the bottom, Knight of Pentacles. There's somebody else in your energy. Pisces, Pisces. I feel like I choked up a little bit. Yes, I got your question, Angel. Anyways, what I see in here is that there's somebody that's meant to be in your life, somebody that cares about you, or you're going to see through time that they do care about you. They care about your family. They care about everything. And they're the person meant to be in your life. Not this other person that I think with official person, that's kind of like the Emperor energy. I think you're giving this person so much credit or so much, consideration. This other person, this Knight of Wands reverse person. And I think you shouldn't. I think you keep thinking, oh, we're going to reconcile. It's going to get better. But, I feel like there's somebody else meant to be in your life. I feel, and that's weird because that came out in the Libra reading. I remember, and Libra came out. Some of you, it's a Libra, where you're kind of holding space for somebody that you're not meant to hold space to. You're not meant to hold on to this person. You're chasing them. You're afraid of losing them, and you keep them in your life, even though they don't make you happy. And that's what came out in the Libra reading. So a lot of you, a Libra could be coming into your life where you both are finding the people that you're meant to be with. Yeah, feed your creativity. Okay. And then we have overcome your fears with Tiger's Eye. So yeah, I definitely feel you're overcoming fears and you're needing to find something more passionate. Yeah, roots. There's something developing for you. But I think you don't want to think that far ahead, or you don't want to think about your life without this other person. But for a lot of you, yeah, it's like you're meant to be with somebody else. There's a genuine connection here with the Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups. Somebody that's going to make you feel whole, make you feel complete. But you've been holding space for another person that doesn't deserve it. They've done nothing but betray you and hurt you, and they're a liar. And I think sadly you're seeing the truth of this other person. But you got somebody new, okay? Ace of Cups, number 1, and then Justice, number 11. So 111. So you guys be doing with Virgo, Libra, okay? Scorpio, Aquarius, Sag, Aries, Leo. Okay, we're going to go ahead and start members' questions. Let me see what time it is. Okay, I think I'm good on time. All right. 1 second here. All right, we're going to go ahead and start, guys. I'm going to start with Ashley at what I don't see coming, 1:14:30. Okay. So I'm going to use the Kipper here. What does Ashley not see coming? Wow, great fortune. Damn, okay, you got money coming in. Okay, I don't want to jinx you, Ashley, but it could be an inheritance, okay? Somebody could be having bad health. Now, I'm not saying that they're going to pass away. I'm saying that maybe they have bad health and you're in the will, or they're just giving you access to something. It looks like somebody's in bad health and you're getting something because of that. So there's some kind of inheritance, some kind of money. Why am I getting like a estate? Like you're getting somebody's house or something, somebody's property. Let's see. What's this great fortune for Ashley? Oh my God. I don't want to jinx you, Ashley, because I got the death card and it looks like an urn. Page of Pentacles reversed. Hanged Man reversed, and the High Priestess. I think you already know about this. Six of Cups. Could be a family member that you know is already ill. Like they're already sick. Maybe their health's declining. I don't want to say this, but it's like negative, but it's also positive because it's like you gain from this, okay? You get great fortune. You get some kind of good money, some kind of asset, but this person's passing away. And I wanted to say they weren't dying, but then the first card out was the death. But I think with the High Priestess, some of you, Ashley, it could be a Pisces, it could be a Scorpio or a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I think you already know this person's sick. Either your intuition knows that. It's like you know they're not going to hold out much longer. Or they're hanging on by a thread, basically. So I think there's somebody sick in your life, whoever's, I don't know if it's your family, if it's a friend, but it's somebody you know, and you're going to get money. Like they're going to get you in some kind of a state. You're going to get something from that. It's a bad situation, but you work out in the end of it. So you get something from it. All right, Veronica, 11628. What's Guilford's next actions? What's Guilford's next actions? Two of Cups, the Magician, Nine of Pentacles reverse, Ace of Swords reverse. I think he's wanting to commit to you, but he's very insecure. He's very insecure, or he feels like he doesn't have a lot to offer you, but he feels a strong connection here. Okay. And I think he doesn't tell you how important you are to him, Veronica, that he does want some kind of relationship. I think he sees you as a potential soulmate or a person he could grow old with or have a relationship, but he's afraid to pursue you. Yeah, it's like he's been holding back because of fear, feeling like he doesn't have enough or it's not the right time or something like that. But I see him wanting to connect to you and wanting to have some kind of relationship in the near future. But there's a lot of feeling like he's not enough or he doesn't have enough to offer or something like that. All right, Kitty, 11735. What can you look forward to in December? I'm going to use a Kipper for you. What can you look forward to in December? Somebody's thinking about you. Ooh, I'm sorry, Kitty. Somebody in jail is thinking about you. So it could be the Taurus. They're in jail and they're thinking about you. They could be having a tower, okay? Because I got number 16 on this card. So some kind of male is thinking about you. They could be in prison. They could have a bad health, okay? Or their health is declining. God, I feel like I'm jinxing people. I don't mean to. Okay, why are they thinking about you? So they're thinking a lot about you heavily, wanting to reach out to you, but feeling blocked or they don't have access to contact you. Yeah, they're thinking about you deeply. Two of Cups. Feeling regretful of what they did to you, knowing they caused you some kind of bad, situation. They made you not feel good. They did you unfair. This is somebody that is thinking about you heavily and they have a lot of burdens of this connection. They feel terrible. I think there's a lot they want to say to you, but they never said it, is what I'm feeling here. And it looks like in December, they're really thinking about how they're going to contact you or speak to you. And they could definitely have bad health. And that somebody at a distance because they could be locked up or in jail or just not in a good situation. But yeah, I'm getting it could be somebody. I'm getting a Libra and Aquarius, but I'm definitely feeling it's your person. I'm getting it's the Taurus. That's the only other person it would be. Oh, God. All right, let's go ahead and do Janet at 11923. Let's see. Is Ryan getting dreams about you? Is Ryan getting dreams about you? You're welcome. Okay, I think so. I think he's having dreams about you and realizing that you are the total package, Janet. I think he could have before had dreams about Lacey because I'm getting some kind of air sign too. Because what I'm seeing is a Queen of Swords reverse, Queen of Cups, Temperance, Ten of Cups. So I think Janet's is 1/19/23 is her timestamp. But anyways, what I'm seeing here is I think he is having dreams about you and he realizes that you are his forever person and that he doesn't want this other person. You're showing up in a Queen of Cups energy. So you're very healing, you're very loving, empathetic. And I think when he does have dreams about you, it's about your future and how he wants to be somebody fair and equal to you. Somebody he wants to give you what you give back to him. And if he ever did have dreams about Lacey or the other person, I think it's very negative. Like he saw her in a negative light. She wasn't this person that you are. So I do feel like he's having dreams. Yeah, realizing that he needs to prioritize this connection and be more serious about you. That he could end up losing you if he doesn't put in the work. All right. Let's go ahead and do Antoinette. 1/20/59. Let's see. Antoinette, good things coming. You're welcome, Janet. Good things coming. Somebody's thinking about you, Antoinette, that you're disconnected from. Okay, so thoughts and the lovers in reversed. They're in despair. They're missing you. They could be, oh my God, as I said that, I was about to say they could be having a tower moment, and then I saw the tower as I said that. Oh my God. So as I said they could be having a tower moment, I just saw the tower card. That's crazy. I feel really connected to these readings today. Yeah, they're realizing they were selfish. Lovers came out again in reverse. So they realized they were selfish, that they took you for granted. They're having a lot of despair, a lot of sadness over this connection, feeling like they didn't prioritize you or they didn't fully give you what you deserved. And they're afraid that it's over, that you're not going to take them back. So this person that you could be separated or not speaking to right now, they're feeling a lot of guilt and feeling like they were selfish in the connection is what I'm seeing. All right, let's go ahead and do T Rose 1/22/15. Is YH the person at work hating on you? All right, T Rose, is YH the person at work hating on you? I don't think so. I don't think you have anything to worry about YH. I actually feel like it's somebody else. Because I'm getting here 8 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords reverse, Knight of Cups reverse, Devil reverse, 8 of Swords reverse. I don't think it's her. Or it's not YH. If it's a female, I don't think it's them. They're showing up as a masculine energy. Let me see. It's showing up as somebody hating on you at work because you don't want them. There could be somebody that feels rejected by you, T Rose. I'm getting it could be a masculine, like they have bitter feelings because they feel like you don't want them, or it's somebody at work that it's like they're the ones that are like saying things about you because they feel rejected by you or something like that. I'm getting a Pisces, a Capricorn, or a Gemini. Strongly Capricorn, because number 15 is on this card, which is Capricorn, which the devil did show up. So it could be a Capricorn or a Pisces, possibly with Gemini in their charts. But it's somebody that's showing up as a masculine energy. They're mad that you're not wanting them, or they feel like you didn't accept their gift or something. Yeah, it's somebody that like asked you out or wanted to have something with you, but you rejected them or didn't accept something, and they're like butthurt over it. All right, Erica, what's happening with you and your person? 1/24/10. I'm going to use a different deck here. What's going on with you and your person? Well, basically, what's going on, Erica, is that they are codependent to some other person. Okay, I feel the other person, they are still blocked because of that other connection, and karmic relationship reverse in the clock. I feel the third party is some kind of karmic that they're releasing. So I think in due time they're gonna let go of this other person, and that's what's going on with you and them. Oh, you're welcome, T Rose. So what I'm seeing going on, Erica, is they are going to release a karmic. Yeah, the Tower in reverse, High Priestess reverse, King of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups in reverse. Two of Pentacles, yeah, the Star reverse. I think they're going to realize that the other connection, it's not beneficial. That connection is kind of negative, or that person's draining them emotionally as well. I think they didn't realize that. They didn't realize how the third party, who they truly were. They didn't see them for what they were. But they're eventually going to. And I think in your connection, they're going to cut off this karmic person, realize that you are the better option for them than this other person. The other person could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or an Aquarius. I'm getting strong water and Aquarius. All right, let's go ahead and do Jackie. 125.40. What is the new regional manager's energy? What is the new regional manager's energy towards Jackie? Okay. Somebody that's very confusing. Like, they're very confusing. They're not good at speaking or verbalizing how they feel. They're not good at communicating. Somebody that I think at the end of the day, like, they want to see you succeed, but it's like you don't really feel supported by this new regional manager, or you're kind of questioning if there's hostility they have towards you or something like that. Because I think they keep their feelings to themselves. And I think your new regional manager, they could be going through some personal stuff where it comes off that they're not wanting to connect to you, very closed off. They're coming off closed off. They're coming off detached. Like, they're not really wanting to connect to anybody. But I think it's personal stuff they're going through. Okay. And I think you mean more to this regional manager. They see your worth, they see your value, but it's somebody that's not going to tell you. It's like they're going to keep their feelings to themselves and just not tell you how they see you. But I don't really think you have anything to worry about. I just feel like the new regional manager has personal stuff going on, and they're not very upfront, very forthcoming. They could have heavy Pisces in their chart. Okay, like heavy Pisces, or like a Pisces rising or something like that, where they're very like kind of detached or something, or just not very communicative. Because it looks like they're lacking communication, is what I'm seeing. Hey, Sylvia. Hey, Nia. All right, let's go ahead and do Danielle at 127.30. So what's the rest of the year looking like? Rest of the year for Danielle. Okay, you're stressed about some kind of love situation. So by the end of the year, I see you still in your head. You feel stuck, feel powerless over a situation. There's some connection here, Danielle, that you're wanting to get involved in. You want this person, but it feels like it's just not meant to happen. Yeah, and I don't really see much communication with you and this person. If they do end up communicating to you, it's very out of the blue, very unexpected. So what I'm seeing here with the Star reverse, King of Swords reverse, Page of Pentacles, the Moon, I'm seeing that it's very confusing. Like, you're getting mixed signals from this person. So Danielle, it does look like somebody you're thinking about with the Lovers. But there's, judgment. You're not really sure by the end of the year if you should continue next year talking to this person, because it is very back and forth, very aloof is what I'm seeing. And it's like they're busy at work, or they're just really goal oriented and not making time for your connection. So it looks like by the end of the year, you're making a decision if you want. Okay. If you want to continue this. Nia, I didn't see your question in the chat. So if you could just send it again, I didn't see it. So I didn't write it down yet. Let's see who's next. Okay, Amethyst. 129. Why do you keep seeing spiritual numbers? 10, 10, 11, 11. Hey, Alexis. All All right, let's see. Why do you keep seeing spiritual numbers? I think it's because this connection is elevating. I think the connection is getting closer. There's been some setbacks and delays, but I think it's getting closer to you're pursuing it. I think for a while you were ignoring your intuition or you didn't want to be emotionally connected to this person anymore. And I think spirit is wanting you to. With the Page of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, it's showing you signs and synchronicities that you're meant to be with this person. That's why you're seeing these signs. Yeah, that it's not over. Even if it feels like it's over, it's like this connection's unfinished, that there's still opportunities here to be with this person. That's why you're seeing these numbers. Yeah, Judgment, the Empress, because you're meant to level up with this connection. So basically, you're seeing these numbers as a sign that you are going to level up. You are going to be with this person. Just maybe the time wasn't right, or you had to put your priorities aside, like put something else forward. But I'm seeing it as like you have unfinished business and you guys are leveling up, and you know that. You know this is your divine counterpart, and you're seeing signs that they are. That's why you're seeing 11-11. You're seeing 12-12, things like that, because it's like you're ascending basically to where you're meant to be. All right, Nia, I'm going to write it down real quick for you. Sorry, I didn't see it. Little VC contact. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and do Katie Capricorn energy check, 13057. All right, Katie Capricorn. I'm going to do these love deck here. Energy check for Katie Capricorn. You feel backstabbed by somebody that you felt they weren't stringing you along. Like you really thought the Chariot, the 10 of Cups, that you guys were going to have something long-term serious. You felt like this person wasn't leading you on. You felt like you knew exactly where you were at, Katie, and you ended up feeling like there's this backstabbing. Yeah, because you didn't think this person would do you this way. Like you really thought they had sincere feelings or that what they told you was true, but you're not seeing much forward movement in this connection. The King of Pentacles, the Chariot, makes you wonder, like, do they ever have good intentions? You could be separated or not speaking to this person. And I think right now you're questioning, like, what they said to me, was that true? Do they actually care about me? Or were they just lying? Were they just saying things that aren't true? So I think you're feeling kind of backstabbed, or in a way you feel kind of like you don't know what to believe with this person. But I think they do have good intentions. They could just be going through some kind of obstacle, but it looks like there might be like a disconnect. You're not really with this person right now. All right, B, what to expect next 7 days? 132-22. Wow, 222. What can you expect the next 7 days? There's some kind of false person in your energy, B. Somebody that's not wealthy. Like they're lying about their money, lying about their job, their career, what they do for a living. So be careful. Hey, pretty pink eyes. Yeah, there's somebody lying about their job. Okay, what they do for a living. Yeah, the Emperor. There's somebody, B, could be an Aries. They're lying about their money. Yeah, they actually are restricted with money, or it's like they're wanting to have this persona that they're somebody that they're not. Okay, and I think you're realizing that. Four of Pentacles, the Sun, they're having this, they want you to believe that they're doing really well. Looks can be deceiving. I think this person's not doing well financially, but they're wanting you to think that they are. Page of Pentacles, 7 of Cups reverse, but they actually are struggling and they're not doing well. So I think they're being like kind of dishonest with information that they're telling you, or if you're not speaking to them, this is somebody that wants to appear as if they're doing better than what they are. And I'm getting, it could be the person that you're dealing with. It could be that Aries, where they want to make you believe that if you guys aren't in contact, that they're living their best life, everything's going well. But in reality, they're on some kind of journey and they're not doing great. And it definitely could be about their money. They're keeping up appearances, acting like they're not actually struggling, is what I'm seeing here. All right, Angel, what do you need to know for December? 13403. What does Angel need to know for December? Jackie, I already did your question. We have it timestamped. I think it was 12540. Okay, I got false person, Angel, and gift in reversed. The high priestess in the world. That's weird. I think you're being spiritually guided not to apologize to somebody. Okay, not to apologize or to leave things unfinished in December. Like you're listening to your intuition, Angel, not to reach out to somebody. Yeah, 6 of Cups reversed, 5 of Pentacles reversed, Ace of Swords reversed, and the 8 of Swords. Yeah, I'm getting somebody could be coming back to you. But they're not really being completely honest or transparent. Because I'm seeing here with gift in reverse. Somebody's not truly apologizing or not truly sorry for something that they did. And I'm getting with false person. They're wanting you to think that they are. You know, they're wearing a mask, acting like they're sorry, that they feel bad. 5 of Swords reversed. I think they realize that they're losing you. This person. It could be a family member, a friend. I think they're putting on a front that they're sorry, but they're not truly sorry. And they just want you back into their life because they benefit or they get something from you. This could be somebody that gets your financial help or they get something from you and they realize, Angel, they're struggling not having you in their life. So it's like I need to kind of come half-ass towards you with some kind of half-ass apology, even if I'm not truly sorry, because I'm losing in this situation. Who is this person? And it's not really being specific. It's like possibly a child or somebody you're like on the outs with. Yeah, it's somebody that you are really distant from. Could be an air sign. Okay, it could be an air sign or a Cancer. I'm getting Queen of Swords, a Chariot reverse, 6 of Swords reverse. Could be a Gemini Cancer cusp. Okay, like this person's a Gemini with Cancer placements, or it's somebody that there's just a lot of, you know, you guys are at a distance. You're not really seeing eye to eye, but it's somebody you're at a crossroads with. I think it's another female. I'm getting it could be your daughter, possibly the one that you had a dispute with. I think it might be her. All right, Kay, let's see at 136.34. Will you and Tyree end up in a relationship? You're welcome, Jackie. Will you and Tyree end up in a relationship? Okay, well, I feel like eventually you're going to, but maybe not right now. I think this person might not be ready completely to be involved in a relationship, but I don't think it's not going to happen because a high priestess, you're being spiritually guided right now at this time to maybe put off this relationship or to not fully give to it right now. But with the 5 of Pentacles reverse, I feel like it is going to eventually happen. Yeah, it's just not the right time. Judgment reverse, 10 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. Yeah, so I feel like maybe right now it's not the right timing, but you are. Yes, this is for KK. In divine timing, you guys will be together. It's just not the right timing right now. This person maybe still has some things to focus on or to deal with, but I do see you guys in some kind of partnership and it leads to long term. 10 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. All right, let's do Aries man. Let's see, will your girl take action? All right, Aries man, will your girl take action? 5 of Wands. Okay, 10 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles reversed, and the Queen of Wands reversed. I think she wants to. I think she wants to come forward, but she could be having some kind of family problem or some kind of dispute. Because it looks like right now she's really stressed out. Okay, it looks like she's stressed. That things aren't really going well for her right now. And she doesn't want to lose you, but she's also afraid of other things going on in her life. Okay. And I think she's afraid that you're going to like kind of forget about her or you're going to lose interest if she doesn't come towards you. But I think there's something with family or something that's in the way. But she wants to come towards you. I think she does want to, not lose you on top of everything else. But there's some kind of family problem, dispute, something like that. Hey, Diamond. Let me write your question real quick. Oh, thanks, Angel. I appreciate that. All right, let's go ahead and do Mitzi. 139.12. Okay, let's see Mitzi. What's coming through? What do you need to know? Okay, something is ending because it's not moving forward. There's a lack of ascension. Okay, so it could be a relationship. You're deciding it's over because it's not going anywhere. It's not growing. Maybe you're seeing somebody for how they are. Could be a Scorpio. It doesn't have to be. But it looks like you're putting an end to a situation because you see that it's not going anywhere. It's not growing. Yeah, you feel like there's not equal give and take, Mitzi. You feel ignored by this person. You feel like they're not prioritizing you. Okay. And I think at the end of the day, it's like your finances, your career comes first. You could feel like you're wasting time on somebody that's just not ready to commit to you or not ready to fully invest. And it looks like, yeah, you're making yourself a priority. And then you're questioning if you're making the right decision by ending something. So, like, am I making the right decision? Am I doing what's best for me by, ending the situation? Which I feel like you are with the Empress. Eventually, Queen of Pentacles to the Empress, you're going to evolve, you're going to ascend, and maybe even have a better relationship with somebody else. So I think this connection's over or it's not going anywhere, and you're making the wise decision by ending it. All right, Jean, what you don't see coming, 140-45. I'm going to do the Kipper deck. What does Jean not see coming? You're welcome, Mitzi. Okay, you could be having a conversation, Jean, with somebody, because I have family rooms. So it could be that you're like at Thanksgiving with somebody, but I'm also seeing with the child in reverse. Either you're talking to somebody about a child or having a mature conversation with somebody. There could be somebody maybe talking about wanting to commit to you or wanting to take things seriously. Could be talks about a child or about like leveling a relationship up. Yeah, it looks like you and somebody are getting to calmer waters. You're getting to a better situation. But there's been a standstill. It's been at a halt, at a standstill. There's been no contact. Okay. Could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I got Cancer as well. 9 of Swords, a Fool in reverse. The World. Okay. Wow, Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like this has potential to grow, this connection. You're in this mature woman energy, okay? And I think you and somebody are having a conversation about either moving in together, visiting each other, or even talks about child, talks about a family, growing the relationship. This could be a long distance relationship, or there's been blockages between you guys seeing each other. But I do see somebody that's been hesitant to reach out or talk to you. They're coming back around, is what it looks like. And you're going to be very happy. 9 of Cups, the World, and the Queen of Pentacles. So I'm getting a fixed sign. Okay, it could be an Aries, could be a Cancer, Gemini as well. But definitely see communication that's been postponed. All right, Nia, 142-36. Okay, will VC contact you? And also, guys, if you want to book a personal reading, I have availability today for personals. So if you guys would like to book later this evening, you guys can. Will VC contact you? Okay, Devil in reverse, the Empress. 6 of Pentacles reverse and the Emperor. Oh my gosh. So you got a strong connection here, Nia. This is like a divine counterpart. I do feel like they are going to contact you. And they've been holding back speaking to you. Now, it could be some other priority or something got in their way. But I do see the Emperor and the Empress. I do see some kind of divine counterpart, some kind of orchestration here. I do feel like, yeah, you guys are coming back together after no contact, not much communication. There is some kind of coming back here. Okay, so I see the Emperor, the Empress. Looks very positive. I do see contact very soon. If I had to guess, communication, it might be at a standstill right now. I'm getting maybe the end of December, going into January, possibly going into Capricorn season. So maybe by the beginning of the new year, that could be when there's communication. So it might not be anytime soon. It might be next month. All right, Diamond, what to expect this weekend? 144. 44. All right, Diamond, what to expect? Okay, well, it looks like you're focusing on yourself this weekend. You're focusing on healing, putting into yourself. Looks like you're not focused on a connection right now. or just realizing it's not at that point. There's not some kind of, coming together. There's a lack of ascension here. So it looks like this weekend you're seeing your value, taking time for shadow work, appreciation. Yeah, it looks like you're making plans in your own life with or without this person, Diamond, is what I'm seeing. I think you're devastated that things aren't working out, that you guys aren't, in some kind of commitment partnership, because you did see them as somebody that you wanted to marry, have long term with. I think you're just kind of putting that off on the back burner and just focusing on yourself, Three of Wands. So it looks like this weekend, yeah, you're taking time to heal, focus on yourself. Four of Swords, the Temperance, and the Magician reverse. Feel like something's out of your control. And you only have control over yourself is what it feels like. So I think you are just doing shadow work, some healing, taking care of yourself this weekend and making yourself a priority. That's what it looks like. Oh, thank you, Nia. I appreciate that. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I'll probably do Saturday. Definitely, I'll do members' questions Saturday, but also maybe Sunday I might do some as well. So I'll see how I feel on Sunday, because it does kind of feel like I'm starting to get an ear infection. So let's hope not. With that being said, guys, if you want to book a personal, be a member, all of that's below in the description. And I'll see you guys later. Happy Thanksgiving. Thanks for being here. And I'll probably start the Toys for Tots donation probably this weekend. If I don't start it tomorrow, it'll be Saturday on my day off. So basically with the Toys for Tots donation, as I do this every year, if you guys donate to, either to me directly for Toys for Tots, or if you, donate on their website, you have to send me a screenshot, whether that be Instagram, email, whatever, text message. Just send me a screenshot that you donated whatever kind of amount. So it can be anywhere from $1, $5. You get entered in. Well, actually, you don't get entered in. Now I'm doing just a free personal reading for every donation. But I am doing a limit of one per person. So if you donate once, you're going to get one personal reading and that's it. But just to get people to donate for Toys for Tots, because I've said this before, it is a very important thing for me. It's very personal. And I like to donate, I like to help. So that being said, I'm going to start that probably Saturday on my day off, where you guys can donate for Toys for Tots and then get a free personal read of your choice. So, and there's no limits. I'm going to let you get whatever you want, as long as you donate at least $1. All right, guys, I'll see you later. Bye, Ramona. Bye, everybody. Jean, love apples. Pretty P, guys. See you guys later. Have a good Thanksgiving. I'll see you guys later.